After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. The championship in the American Conference at stake here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UCLA Bruins against the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt, and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. The counterplay here. Sees an opening. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counterplay, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Iamaleava. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. Looking for a gap, it's Thomas. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Got an opening here. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bruins. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number one for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On the ground, it's Hardy. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Same tailback, another carry.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Hardy.
He's just late with this ball. It's got to be out on time. And now you're on the outside. He's got a toe tap just to get the catch. He's able to do that. Great catch, but not a first down.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Russell's in for the score. Touchdown, Mizzou.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for some space. It's Thomas. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Nice grab. It's Roberts. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking into the clear. And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He's got a crease. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. And it's Missouri with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the runner takes off to his right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
And the Bruins have 1st and 10 here. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Clean toward the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UCLA.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets the first and still running. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
Wow, Chris, he's even faster in person. I knew on film that this guy had some explosiveness on the outside, but now they're trying to find a way to get him the ball in different areas, throwing it to him, here handed it to him, now he's on the edge. Look at the explosiveness and a huge gain on the outside. He is an impact player. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. He's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. Second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
To throw, it's Simmons. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Breaking tackles and going. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Touchdown, Missouri. Still no answer for this offense. Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw.
He's got space. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
The offense really clicking here. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line.
Look out, he's got space ahead. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
And it's incomplete. The defense not fooled that time, and now it's third down.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Back to throw. It's Simmons. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Roberts. And he goes out of bounds, but the ball's now near midfield.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Mizzou. That's how you finish a play.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. The back's got it. Past the 30. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bruins will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To the air, it's Simmons. The pass rush closing in. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Boy, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now to pick up 4 on 1st. He's past the marker and still going. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 10.
I know it can be so frustrating giving up those long runs, and clearly they want to do a better job in run defense, but now you've got an opportunity to force a field goal. This defense needs to bow their neck and keep them out of the end zone.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
No, he didn't get in. This defense playing tough. That'll set up 4th and goal now.
Chris, you can feel this place. They are ready to explode. I think you give the home crowd what they want and try to put this in the end zone. If you're able to do that, this place might go just insane.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, I've always felt that one of the best targets in the red zone, in particular near the goal line, is a tight end. It's so often that these guys get lost in coverage. They find the tight end, and it's an easy touchdown for the offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. UCLA offense takes the field. They'll test the right side here.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got an opening here. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build.
Breaks into the clear. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Bruins.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Always looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Could take it all the way. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. The Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Hunt over the middle, it's Lee. Breaking free on the right. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made by the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
With the catch, it's Hardy. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. And it's UCLA on top here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.